grind, get it, greedy, cold world, get it, freezing.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors, the Miami Heat. Duncan Robinson. Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler. Kevin Durant. It's time to meet the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. At center, 6'10", number 39, Dwight Howard. Kyrie Irving. At forward, 6'10", number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. Once again, the starters for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Miami Heat. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft every day. It's coming in. It's getting better. That's what champions do. Guys, for him, it's always been that pursuit of reaching his incredible potential.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Kevin Durant is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, at forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's G in at the two-guard spot. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
here's Durant. Pass to Butler. And he drives in. James with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
Out to the wing. Irving for three. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Miami with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Irving against Hero. Yep, that one goes.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Here's G. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Durant. Blocked!
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
James. And slam dunk by James.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
James passes to Irving. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by James. James with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And here's Hero. Looking to win the run. And the jumper is good.
See it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
James passes to Irving. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Anthony's checked in for Howard.
Kyrie Irving.
That free throw good from Irving.
One of the game's more interesting. Interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
Hero against Irving. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from James.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's G from deep three-point range. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. He's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
The Heat have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Miami calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Here they are, your Lakers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in. And the Heat making a change here. The Lakers on D. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Here's Hero. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Hero's got 6.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's G. Butler covering. G's shot is good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
The Heat have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Strus. Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Shoots from the line. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. G's shot is good. 14 points for him.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Butler passes to Hero. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. Hits the close range jumper. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving against Hero. Here's G. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
So it's Miami now.
Los Angeles foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution.
.16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The quickness of Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that bucket.
At the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler.
That's good from Butler.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Butler hits them both. Irving with it. He's got 11. Pass to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 2. Pass to Hero. Clock at 6. The shot comes out. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Now Irving. 11 points in the game. Now Griffin. Over Morris. And Griffin the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
He has the ability to get hit, stay up in the air, and to finish the play. That's Blake Griffin.
Pass to Butler. Going inside. Outside Tucker. Here's Strus. And that one's long. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's G, and he dunks it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Heat have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Timeout called, the Heat.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Augustine, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Adebayo. Miami, no good that time either. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's G. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Durant. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Durant with those long arms able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor. After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Some shooters get tunnel vision. but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Here's G.
And the growth of KD's game on defense can't go overlooked. He's become a true two-way player.
Goes up at the stripe. The Lakers with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's G. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Hero. Tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes. Hero's got 10 points.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Some changes now for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Griffin. Davis comes in for Johnson. And LeBron subbed in for Augustine. And Miami with a change here too. Dedmon's checked in for Morris. Here's G. Give him 23. And again, the Lakers no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Robinson can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's G. Guarded by Durant. Here's G. Connects from downtown. He's got 26.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's G. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Pass to Durant. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
That's how you want the play to end. Durant, one of the best shooters in this league.
Here's G. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. Strus comes in for Hero.
Max Strus.
Difficult situation for Miami. Outside Durant. 58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Strus. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to G. Takes it inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
The Heat have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Here's Strus. Check by James. And he jams it home with authority.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Irving comes in for Monk. And Miami with a change here, too. Tucker's checked in. Here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Butler. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Strus. Here's Dedmon. And the rebound pay. Off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The Lakers came ready to play, displaying the force of a tidal wave and some excellent offensive and defensive possessions. They surged their way to a 14-2 start. They came in ready to battle, building an 18-point advantage in that first quarter. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
Jack, let's get your insight on Miami.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding depth has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure if they have the players to change that.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And for the Heat, they're shooting the ball at 4. 43% from the field. Davis slides in at 4 with Howard playing center. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's G in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Now here's Hero. He's got 10. Here's Durant. Tipped away. Pass to Howard. Here's G. Back to Howard. And here's James. Over Butler. That one's good from James on the assist by Howard. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Free throw is good from Durant.
A multiple-time champion in this league. When Kevin Durant is healthy, he's a true force.
Now here's Irving. He's got 14. Pass to G. From 8 feet, out to James. Here's G. Butler covering. Clock at 4. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Hero against Irving. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. James passes to Davis. And that one drops for him.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The Heat have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Back to Durant. Ooh, Howard with a block. To the paint from down low. And the play by Durant as he finishes it off for 2 more. Durant's got 10 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
To the wing on the left. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most. And he is delivering.
Now the Lakers moving it up. The pull-up J. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Butler against James. The shot by Butler, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's G with the drive. And a two-handed jam.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The King is an incredible passer.
The Heat shooting at a respectable 49%. Timeout called, the Heat.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers.
And the Heat with some changes. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Tucker comes in for Durant. And it's Strus in for Hero. Anthony with it. Picked up by Tucker. Anthony, the pass to James. And the layup is good off the glass. 9 points in the game.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
And so here is Miami. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A. He's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
Now here is James. He's got 9. Irving for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Robinson in the post. Monk covers. Robinson can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Good. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
The tremendous strength of LeBron on display, going right through the contact.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now, here is James. He's got 11. Irving. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Strus. He's got 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
For Miami, Max Strus.
And he makes a first. The Heat making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 11 seconds left in the third. Irving for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lakers ahead, just dominating this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the shooting guard position. To the inside, here's Okpala, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Count the basket. Anthony's gotten his first points in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Morris. Here's Okpala. Here's Strus. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Pulls it from 20. Again, the Lakers. And for Miami, they're shooting a solid 47%. Here's Martin. He's covered by Augustine. Martin takes it in. Can't get it to fall.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Count that one.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Martin. He's covered by Augustine. And DJ Augustine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ariza's checked in for Anthony. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And it's Bradley in for Monk. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Defended by Griffin. Pass to Okpala. Here's Strus. 5 to shoot. Morris outside. Miami, no good that time either. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Inside. And Griffin gets it to go.
It's a rough way to make a living, but somebody has to do it. Blake Griffin absorbing a lot of contact in the painted area.
And Miami has possession. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Martin. Pass to Okpala. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They get it back. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Horton Tucker can't hit.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Strus. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
The Lakers call timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Here's James. Pass to Howard. Right wing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's G. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At the line for the Lakers.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Guarded by Howard. It's stolen by James. Here's G. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Here's Hero. There's the drive. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's G. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's Martin. Hero on the wing. That one rolls around and rims out. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Here's G from deep 3-point range. And LeBron James gets the 3.
Unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Howard against Hero. A shot to stop the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential. Others just get it done.
Irving against Hero. From deep. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Got a piece of it. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Griffin, he's checked in for Howard. Ariza comes in for Davis. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Augustine in for Irving. The Heat shooting around 44%. Not bad. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Here's G. Pass to Horton Tucker. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Counted from distance.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now here's Hero. He's covered by Augustine. Here's Haslam. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't cash in the 10-footer. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And DJ Augustine gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In for the Heat.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Here's Strus. Again, the Heat misses. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
It's going to change people. It's something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want it. Hang up the phone on A, I block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking, she say I'm a thought I was taking, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fits with this shit coming up. When you stay down like this, you rock Phineas. Okay. He broke his, put a boot on him. Put out, put a move on it. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, tryna do what I do, don't he? Yeah. Just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No. The industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some. They new whipping is flashy. On my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give a. I'm I'm a dad, that's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is, that ain't how we speak. I broke her heart into piece, she probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be hopping. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. Hang up the phone on that, block the number. I told you don't play with me, and she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for swear the Trinas. I'm known to set it up like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, come get a feature. You with Baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Number one song on the Billboard, he still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better, I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need, we having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go! Have him with the ad, come on. The floor mattress, they probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. We talking about phone on AF, block the number. I told you don't play with me, we talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, Miami paid the price of success. The Heat was worn down from the shortest offseason in U.S. sports history, getting just 7 weeks off. Coach Eric Spoelstra said it was a year like no other. You have to adapt and adjust. This is the life you chose and what you wanted, to play deep into the playoffs. That's the price of chasing something great. Back to you guys.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Howard and AD play together down on the block. G is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the 3. And for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Durant. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. And C-Web tonight will most likely see some stout defense. Both of these teams are terrific at limiting points.
Well, think about it, Kevin. I mean, these teams, they do all the little things well. Defense, I mean, they're great at helping over and contesting shots. They're locked in.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Outside Durant. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Irving. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational. Effortlessly slicing through the D with his quickness.
Durant wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Arroyo. Trying to get open. It's Davis. Shot's good by Arroyo.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Butler, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now, the competitive edge that Butler gives to this team is important because he doesn't take any possessions off.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
That free throw good from Butler. And so Butler nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
James outside. That one goes. Count it.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
The shot's good from Irving.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4-for-4 to start.
Knocked loose. Irving with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got 5 now.
Taking this defense to task so far. No misses in their first 5 attempts.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. KD passes to Butler. Now Hero. He's covered by Irving. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Here's Arroyo trying to get open as Davis, and that one is good. He's got 5.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now Hero, he's covered closely. That shot no good.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays good.
And a deep 3 from Irving. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 7. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Fast break, here they come. And then G with the jam.
Look at how active Irving is on defense. Always using his quick hands to swipe away steal.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hero kicks to KD. They shoot again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Now Arroyo. He has 7. From deep. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 9-point game. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Arroyo. He's covered by Hero. Howard kicks to Irving. Hands it from downtown.
Timeout, timeout.
Irving's got 11 points.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Hero. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Butler. To halt the run. Good.
Mid-range specialist. Butler just finds angles and space to shoot from there time and time again.
Irving passes to Johnson. Lakers passing it around. A nice shot by Irving.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The Heat trail by 12. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
The free throw drops for Dedmon. 55 seconds left to play in the first. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Irving.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Strus. To the paint, Tucker. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
Here's Irving. And the shot goes in. Irving's got 15 points.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
The Heat trail by 11. Hero with it. There's the drive.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And there's the pass to Monk. Misses the three. Heat have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Strus passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And here is Irving. 15 points in the game. A three ball. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Or just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
So with Irving on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel has out there. We've got Anthony. DJ Augustine out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Griffin. And it's James in at the small forward. And Butler gets it to go.
He's so focused. Butler does not let the defender get into his head. That's a sign of an elite scorer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Misses in close. Los Angeles leading by 10. Monk kicks to Augustine. On the wing, Monk passes it to Augustine. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Morris is checked in for Miami.
Morris.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Butler feeling out of it. On the wing, Morris. Here's Strus. Monk defending. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin with the steal. Monk, the pass to Griffin. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin still has some ability athletically, and he can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore, but he has been taking more threes, hoping this will help prolong his career.
And here is Butler after LeBron James hitting the three. Butler passes to Tucker. Teardrop shot. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Lakers leading by 13. LeBron James on the wing. Over Butler. James with another miss.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And stolen by James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Griffin. Anthony Davis comes in for Anthony. G's checked in for Malik Monk. And Irving subbed in for Augustine.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Hero. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by LeBron.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Arroyo. Traps in the tray. Arroyo's got 10.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Hero kicks to Morris. Poke loose. Outside Durant. They need this one. Again, the miss by the Heat.
That would have been a big three if he trained him, answering back to the triple at the other end.
Back to LeBron. And there's the drive. And James throws it down.
And they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
The Heat trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here's Arroyo, following the score by Miami. Irving kicks to Arroyo. Six to shoot. Outside for Davis. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Arroyo making the play.
This is how lethal Davis is. He's capable of doing some damage, catching and firing it like there.
The Heat have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Count the basket. He's got 8.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Lakers leading by 20. James looking around. Off target with his 3. Heat have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Robinson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot's good by Hero.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. From outside the arc, score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Impossible matchup. You're trying to prevent LeBron James from getting to the rim. You structure your defense that way. And then he does this.
Now, Hero. He's got 8. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. James against Durant. And James gets it to go. James has got 21 in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Durant, the pass to Robinson. Now, Hero. He's covered by Irving. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. KD's got 11.
A go-to shot for KD. I mean, his catch-and-shoot jumper is butter.
Here's Arroyo. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Lakers coach Frank Vogel. Frank, what did you think about LeBron's performance in the first half?
He was great. You know, they're trying to make him beat them over the top. And, you know, he's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence, knocked down a lot of threes, also giving us great energy on D as well.
It's almost like he's a really good player, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points and 1 rebound. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They score very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. Oh, this is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Durant is out there with Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the point.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hero kicks to Durant. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. LeBron dishes to Howard. Back to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Arroyo, guarded by Robinson. From past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. Over Irving. Hero, no good. The Lakers controlling the game. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
He kicks it to Robinson. Top of the key, Butler. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And nothing is falling for him right now.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Arroyo the pass to Davis. The shot's good. Arroyo making the play. Davis has got 5 points so far.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Some changes for the Lakers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Howard. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And Monks subbed in for James. Now, here is Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Driving the lane. Here's Dedmon. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Irving. Augustine passes to Carmelo. Now Arroyo. Defended by Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 19 points for G.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
I know you try to do it all for me. I know you try. Yeah, I know you try to do this all for me. Don't with nobody. I treat them more like some outcasts. Everything have a price, even without a price tag. The word me over once it had a. So people forget where they came from. They too high class. Now that I'm doing good, try to kiss my. Started with plastic cups. Now I'm sipping on. My pad is just like my future, I bypass. I'm driving on my lane while these try to hijack. I hope that don't go over your heads. Don't let these women get to my head. Doing special stuff, I write it instead. I go crazy in the booth like a possessed. I really sleeping on a better wake up from bed. Mama told me I'ma make it. Mama told me just be patient. I told mom I'ma change. I told her I'm striving for greatness. I told her we gon' reach the top. No more living in the basement. No more public transportation. No more job applications. No more. Just more private.
VC.
Private jets and vacation, stress-free meditation, work. Yeah, we gon' do this. We gon' change our lives for the better. We gon' change it for the better, man. Yeah, we gon' do this. We gon' change our lives forever. We gon' change our lives forever, fam. Yeah, we gon' do this. We gon' change our lives for the better. For the better, man. Yeah, we gon'.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Kevin Durant is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero in at the point. And for Brooklyn, they've got Russell Westbrook. Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. A bit of a rivalry matchup in this one, Clark. You think we'll see any chippy play because of it?
You know, B.A., I don't think they'll go looking to start something in this game. But you know what? I don't think they'll avoid it if things go south either. So buckle up.
Now here's Hero. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Westbrook against Robinson. Releases from 15, and he buries his first look.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
For three, Durant. The rebound by the Nets. For three, here's Harris. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful seven.
Miami's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Durant with the bucket.
Methodical and productive from mid-range.
Nobody can. You know I'm all in AEW, logo to sweats. Labels keep calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. I'm about 20, I'm going to win. AKA MVP, I'm him. Why would I take you up on this trip? You wasn't with me shooting a gym. Opportunity in my hands, I can't slip. Keep it wrapped up, lock with the grip. I just came up out the water, I drip. Gotta crawl way before you can swim. Gotta swim way before you can splash. Gotta save before you throw the cash. Keep it going, ain't no time to relax. Watch your futures ending up in the past. Jimmy Neutron, I got a blast. I'm too hungry for the dub, I can't fast. First place, I can never be last. I got homies to get out of the class. I got people to bring up with me. Living life in luxury. Put these numbers on the board with ease. I'm a dog when this spark on the beat. I know you wanna be up top floor with the team. Got the trophy on the shelf, no defeats. Ballin', Logic 2013. I just be ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in AEW, logo to sweats. Labels keep calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. Soon as we walk in, you know that it's over. Throw the champ belt over my shoulder. Me and my brothers got rings like we married. Let's go on a honeymoon to Nova Scotia. This is what I wanna do till it's over. Freak style, bend don't break like Cordova. I remember having dreams about getting cheese. Now I got a pocket of Provo. Did you get that? They play all my hits to the kickback. Yeah, I took a shot, I ain't missed that. Look at my socks, they mismatch. Look at the charts, we on that. Play different parts like all that. I clear them out like Coleman. Talking about they wanna work, but it's all cap. Paula ain't status, cash him the goat. Game winning shot, no I won't choke. When I get pressure, this diamonds galore. I don't pre-sub, boy, I stay with a code. Don't let me win, cause my team do the most. When I get on live, you know I'm a joke. Hold on, casual me, runs down the court. Pull up, buzzer, beat a score. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, all in, all in. AW logo. Callin', callin', callin'. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again.
Okay, let's get it.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and lumber when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen, get up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen.
These
up when you open, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sign this NDA, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Durant is out there with Adebayo. And it's Hero into the one. And for the Nets, they've got Drummond. Russell Westbrook out there with Lowry. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Simmons in at the 4 spot. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. Now here is Lowry. He's covered by Hero. Drummond trying to get himself free. 2 points. That one goes.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
KD's shot is good.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Butler against Harris. Nets passing it around. Lowry passes to Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now here's Durant. We're about 1 minute into the first, and he gets it to go. KD's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Hero, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pass to Lowry. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Hero finds Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Simmons looking around. To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And then Durant with the jam.
Great natural instincts of Durant, a good decision maker now on the pick and roll.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Lowry. And Westbrook, here we go. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's Drummond, top of the key. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And for old school sitters like Andre Drummond, the modern NBA posing some challenges. He's not quite the floor spacer.
Well, he's not, but still on the defensive end, I think, GA, if you have a guy that kind of size and that kind of athleticism against certain teams that play another compact big, he becomes a guy to clog up the lane, block shots, and still be a deterrent on the inside.
Free throw, good. Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Simmons. Brown comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And both free throws good for Drummond. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Butler against Harris. Butler passes to Dedmon, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Brooklyn making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Nets leading by 4. Here's Oladipo, and the pass to Aldridge. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Pulls it from the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
Oladipo, the pass to Dragic. He takes it in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
There's Hero with the 3. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Pass to Dedmon, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Simmons checked in for Drummond. And Miami also making a switch. Durant's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 6. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Dragic. 1:07 left in the first. Tries again. Dedmon with the block.
We've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Simmons passes to Dragic. Down low, here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Not much that gets sped up in LaMarcus Aldridge's game right there. You could see the force that he has.
Simmons against Durant. From deep three-point range, Goran Dragic grabs the board. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. KD's got 15 points.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Hero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Bruce Brown. And out the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Oh, the slashing Slovenian, Goran Dragic, told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And, you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're going to have a greater shot.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
Kevin Durant.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Morris is out there with Durant. And it's Strus in at the point guard position.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer. And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Ferocious in his athleticism right there. Oladipo way up high.
And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Nets. The Nets working the ball around now. Count that one. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Robinson passes to KD. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 4. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Morris passes to KD.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple up to get the 2 points. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Brown against Butler. Pass to Dragic. It's Oladipo on the wing. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Heat trail by 4. KD with it. Outguarded by Simmons.
What a talent this guy is. Durant has the ability to score from anywhere and now picking his spots.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
So for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Brown. Russell Westbrook comes in for Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Durant. The pass to Westbrook. Wow. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Andre Drummond. Dave, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. Apparently, he's experiencing neck spasms, and that's putting him in a lot of pain.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Shots good from Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Westbrook. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
The Nets making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
What's up?
A free throw off from Westbrook. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Offensive rebound, and Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And so Butler nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Durant, and there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's the way you play defense. Anticipated the hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 3-point lead. Left side Lowry. Back to Drummond. The kick out to Westbrook. And the Nets, another 3.
This is where your off-season work comes into play. Westbrook stepping into his catch-and-shoot game. Thousands of reps get you that kind of result.
Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 13 points now in the quarter. Brooklyn leading by 4. Lowry for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Lowry's got a pair of triples in the second out for the Nets. .58 seconds left in the second quarter. Up top, Hero. Lowry covering. Adebayo against Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Westbrook, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop, and they're moving it up. And Westbrook throws it down home.
Russell getting to the rim, one of my favorite things to watch the entire season.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Robinson's got his first 2 points. It's Drummond, high post, outside Simmons. Lowry from outside. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
And so it's Brooklyn ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
Ball movement was a real factor for them. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Looking at Miami, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Heat trail by 9. Russell Westbrook out there with Lowry. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball.
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that... My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your... She digging me too. We digging each other to shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth. Breaking the rules. Keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy. Don't knock on my groove. You used to with... If you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter. I'm keeping it cool. You used to could... If you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter. I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly, I'm foolish. Pride crossing me, never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish. They for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know the gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I was wrong. Let me be. I feel like a ghost right now. Finally. Walk all night.
BC. But that
Winding free. Wish I could go there now. You'd see me. Now you ask me if I get my deja vu. I do it too. I do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Another bright and sunny day here in the desert, Phoenix, Arizona. Thankfully, we're inside today. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well, the veteran savvy of Chris Paul has helped transform the Suns into a contender. Teammate Devin Booker said, on the floor, he knows what's going on before it even happens. With him, the game is never out of reach. Guys?
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Here are the five for the Lakers. Davis slides in at 4 with Howard playing center. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's G in at the 2-guard position. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. JaVale McGee out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Craig in at the small forward. Here's G. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now here's Durant. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's G from deep three-point range. Hauled in by McGee.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
G's shot is good.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there, but I tell you what, he's got deep range.
Now here's Paul. Launches it. And it's Irving with a rebound. James passes to Irving. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Durant. Goes back up. Excellent D there from Davis.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
He takes it in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far.
Los Angeles foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Paul.
Now Dwight Howard staying engaged on the defensive end. Boy, does he make an impact.
Back to Irving. Pass to James. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Booker. Here's McGee. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's G. Pass to Howard. James outside. That shot off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Now here is James for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout called. The Suns.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Durant. Johnson, he's checked in for Craig. And Payton is subbed in for Paul.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
James with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside Monk. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Personal foul.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Holiday's checked in for Devin Booker. James, no good on the free throw.
I don't know how often we can say we get to watch a once-in-a-generation talent, but how lucky are we to watch LeBron do his thing?
And it's the Lakers on the break. And Griffin slams it in.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The Suns have gone 6 of 11 so far. Holiday up top. Monk covers. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
The kick out to Griffin from deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. Griffin's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Payton against Irving. Payton passes to Kaminsky. Connects on the open jumper.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Now here's Monk. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Sinks the tray.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Year after year, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Elfrid Payton, right? You know he's an outstanding defender. He's a solid playmaker. He gives you size and athleticism in the backcourt.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson against James. Irving for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Holiday. To Payton. And a missed layup. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Malik Monk is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Anthony. And it's Griffin in at the center. Griffin comes with a double. Outside Payton. Hey, from beyond the arc. Kaminsky, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Crowder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Monk passes to Irving. It's Griffin, high post. Down low. Crowder with a steal. Johnson against Griffin. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. It's Anthony on the take. Yep, count it. And the Lakers lead by 15.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The Suns shooting around 50% of the game so far. Monk against Holiday. Outside Payton. Pass to Kaminsky. Now Payton. He's guarded by Irving. Shot clock at 5. And that one hits the back iron. Well, the Lakers shooting has been incredible. 72%. It's Monk on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Monk's got 6.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Durant comes in for Crowder. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Holiday. And it's Paul in for Payton. The Lakers also with a sub. Augustine's checked in. Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Drains the triple.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Augustine, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Paul. Well, Greg, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
The Suns making a switch here. Craig's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Durant, the pass to McGee. Off with the layup. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. It's both from the stripe. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Let's check in with our reporter. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. Into the lane. And Durant with the big finish.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
That one a little long. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Now here's Craig. He's guarded closely.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second. Here's G. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Ball finds Durant. Here's Booker. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Davis. Again, the Lakers score.
Assertive shooting from Davis. He's a guy you can trust to finish strong on a catch and shoot.
There's 1:26 left in the half. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Jason.
We've got 1:23 left in the second. And stolen by Irving. In transition, here they come. And James gets it to go.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10 to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
To the paint. Here's Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Here's Durant. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
To the middle. Here's Howard. Great D that time from McGee. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Durant draws the double. McGee passes to Durant. Second chance shot. And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Durant. Johnson, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Devin Booker. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter.
Suns foul. Aaron Holiday. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's G. He's got 15. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 18.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Paul. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so they foul intentionally.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Kevin Durant.
Shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
And both free throws good for Durant. Here's James. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Durant. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Now here's Paul. Booker for three. Howard grabs the miss. Here he goes.
I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans got me ripping the scene.